everybody, this is our little video of our trip to Campbell Park and then our trip back from Campbell Park to Stoke Bruerne. Campbell Park in Milton Keynes is a lovely place. The park is just wonderful, very quiet.
Yeah, and beautiful walks if you've got dogs.
Yeah,
all
lovely.
Through the park.
Really
and
nice.
Where we were moored on the canal, you literally walk into the park, straight through the main pathways, through the park, and bang, you're there at the shopping centre.
Yeah, couldn't believe that you was actually in the centre of Milton Keynes. It was great. There was one little blip, and that was that there was a marina being built just about, I don't know,
300 yards ahead of us.
Yeah,
so
and they were very noisy at 8 o'clock in the morning.
You didn't really notice the noise during the day.
No.
It was only when you open your eyes at 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Which is quite a lay in compared to what we used to do.
Yeah, we're not moaning that we had to get up at 8
No,
o'clock, because that's the time we do get up
Deb
anyway.
suggested I went along and asked the site foreman if they could start maybe at 9, but I don't think that would have gone down too well.
Definitely not.
No,
Definitely not. Yeah, so we was in Campbell Park and we did some online shopping.
Yeah, and online shopping is possible on a narrowboat, but it's not as easy as when you was in bricks and mortar. No. And that's only when you sit there of an evening scanning through Amazon and bits and pieces, or eBay, of all the things you want to buy, you realise that you just have to plan a little bit more for your deliveries.
Yeah.
And we look back through old purchases on Amazon, your purchase history, and you just see how much stuff we used to buy. So much so that our
delivery driver, Marco.
Yeah, he was that familiar. We used to give him a Christmas card and a Christmas bonus. So
lovely guy.
Yeah. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you, Marco.
Yeah. So
in this video, we'll show you one of the ways that you can get deliveries when you're living on a narrowboat. Where are we going today?
We're actually going back into Milton Keynes Centre.
And why are we going there?
We're going to the Apple shop, but nothing big, and the Amazon locker.
Yeah, so we're going to show you one of the ways that we can get stuff delivered when we're living on a narrowboat.
Yeah, if we can find it.
Yeah, if we can find it. As I always say, watch this space. Yeah. Well, we found our way into Milton Keynes Shopping Centre. We've just got to find the Apple locker now.
No,
I think it's
Amazon.
That way. Amazon locker. Oh,
Amazon
yeah.
locker.
I've got Apple on the brain.
He's got Apple on the brain because he knows there's an Apple shop.
Hey, we found them. Right. Yeah, so this is what we've been looking for. So apparently, I'm going to put a code in there, and the door's going to open. So here we go. 293551. And it's by magic. And that's how you get parcels when you live on a narrowboat. Amazing, yeah?
Yeah. And then we had my cousin and her husband, our besties, visit in their motorhome, because they used to be our caravan buddies, along with Shell and Phil. They came down to see us for the weekend. That was lovely. We went and had a nice meal in a pub. I can't remember the name.
I'll put the name of the pub up.
Yeah, it was really lovely. Beautiful food. And that was lovely to see them as well.
Yeah, and the manager of the pub, really nice chap.
Yeah.
Because we're, like I say, we was in Campbell Park. Very limited parking spaces for motorhomes, because all the car parks have height restrictors on them. Our friend's motorhome is quite a high motorhome, so he rung the pub, checked with the pub, and he said, well, the manager said as long as you get here early enough, just park in the car park overnight, which was great.
Yeah, that was.
So big thumbs up to the pub that I can't remember the name of. I'm at the Barge Inn in Woolston, and I've got myself a best bitter from the Black Sheep Brewery. That's nice, that is. Bit of hops coming through, very peppery, 3.8%. That is a right nice pint.
Here we are with Mr. Hockley in his boat. Had a very nice evening last night, Mark.
Yes, we did. We had a right nice pint.
Right nice pint. We had several right nice pints.
We did have several right nice pints.
And we had a right nice gin as well.
Yes, had a right nice meal, and I'm not sure what part we got free, but we didn't pay the full amount.
Ooh. Ooh.
Cut that.
Hello, Debbie.
Hello, Nick.
Deborah.
You alright?
Did you have a nice evening?
Had a wonderful evening. Had a right nice gin and tonic. Or two. Or three.
Several. And then what happened last night then, Mark?
Ginned out then, didn't you?
At what point?
Ginned out.
About 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, well.
The
yeah,
cling bit.
Yeah, I woke up with the worst case of tinnitus ever.
Yeah,
and then Deb woke up and she could hear my tinnitus, and then I realised my tinnitus weren't tinnitus, it was my battery monitor alarm going off because I'd forgot to turn my immersion heater off.
Because you were so
excited that we had visitors, that we had guests, and I was going out.
What, proper out?
Proper out, yeah. Even put my best shirt on. Well, we've just left Campbell Park. Had a week there, very nice week, although we was near where they were building the new marina, so every morning around about 8 o'clock time there was a lot of construction noise. Was tempted to go along and have a word with the site agent, see if he could let their lads start at 9 o'clock, but I don't think that would have gone down very well. Yeah, so we're heading up to, let's have a look, Gifford Park. Gonna empty the toilets, fill up with water, and just cruise on a little bit further from there, and hopefully get some moorings at the Black Horse Bridge. It's cool. We had friends come up at the weekend, delivered all my eBay and Amazon stuff that had been delivered to theirs, and they brought my new GoPro. Successfully got it on the front this morning without dropping it in the water, but forgot to switch it on. So yet again another cruise with no time-lapse footage from the GoPro, but I will get there, I will get there. Morning, a little bit fresh this morning, hence why I've got my hat on that mother knitted me, keep me warm. We've just left the Great Linford area, and we're now heading north on the Grand Union towards Cosworth. Cosgrove. Cosworth was a sports car. Heading north towards Cosgrove. I'm going to stay there for a few days. But we're going to stop off in Wolverton area, Milton Keynes, on the top end of Milton Keynes, because there's big Tesco's there. So it's a short walk to Tesco's, so we can do a big shop because we're getting fairly low on things. Deb's turn to walk the dogs this morning. that's us now off to the shops to stock up.
Yeah. And gin.
Still feels strange leaving the boat, but everything's locked up. Nothing valuable left on board. Always keep my laptop in my rucksack, so it's a nice area. Yeah, we're now about to come up towards Cosgrove, and now we're going to go over the Great Ouse aqueduct. That was the one we went over going that way a couple of weeks ago, our first aqueduct. There's the Great Ouse. And here's what the iron aqueduct looks like from below.
We stopped off at Cosgrove on the way back.
Yeah, and just as I'd finished mooring up, another narrowboat come past, and the chap at the tiller looked familiar, and he looked at me and I looked at him, and we both had this vague expression. And it weren't until he'd got 2 or 3 boats ahead and finished mooring up, I actually twigged who it was, and it was Mark, another vlogger from Off-Grid Happiness, so bumped into him. Yeah, you could never miss an opportunity to film. Not too bad, not too bad. So what's the chances of this? Mooring up together?
Wow.
Fellow vlogger?
Yeah. How
Mark.
you doing, everybody? All right?
That is Mark, isn't it?
It is, yeah,
from
but-
Off-Grid Happiness.
That's it.
And Mark.
Mark, that's
Yeah.
right, yeah. How you doing, buddy?
Pleased
All
to
right.
meet you.
Oh, my
Pleased to
goodness
meet you.
now. Look,
Yeah,
you caught me on a non-shaven day.
Yeah, I've got
Bad,
it's
innit?
bath night
So
tonight.
you're still fresh, you see.
Yeah.
No, you haven't been on here long enough. You start growing too long. And then
So,
it's
how long have you guys been doing this?
5 months.
5 months. We're in our 8th week.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, it's crazy. Right, there we go. Arms so great. What's happening to the boat, Debbie?
We've actually bottomed out. The pound is emptying quickly, and you're going to now go down to lock 15. No, lock 16 to check that the paddles are closed, and if they are, then go up to locks 15 and open the paddles to fill this pound up.
So this is the pound that we're in. I think it's between lock 15 and 16, Stoke Bruerne. Well, we're moored up just up there. Well, about an hour ago, we was at that angle. Yeah, so this little exercise has taken best part of hour and 45 minutes. So probably another half an hour of doing this, and the pound that we're in should be full. But I've had explained to me by another boat that the problem is the top 2 locks were repaired last year. They'd done some minor repairs, repairing leaks, but the other 5 locks below weren't. So it's a knock-on effect. We're not getting enough water leaking in, but lots of water leaking out. Yeah, so we're at lock 14, got the gate paddle open at one end and up by the museum. I've got the ground paddle open there, which is keeping water coming into this lock and then going through the other two lock gates, flooding our pound. Yeah, I've just taken a walk down to lock 18 just to check all the paddles were shut on the gates. Same with lock 17 and 16. That way water levels in our pound between 15 and 16 should remain fairly good throughout the night. Don't think we're going to get a lot more traffic through there. It's now 3:15. You can see the sun going down behind me, and the pound between 16 and 17 is a bit low. I'll just see if you can see this behind me. Yeah, levels are a little bit down in there, but I think with the leakage on the gates that will come up. And there we are in a nice filled pound, moored up for the night. And providing water levels stay as they are now, we should stay afloat.
Mark being the hero.
Yeah, well,
solved the problem.
whether what I'd done was right or wrong, I'm not sure. I rang the CRT, who eventually got there about 6 hours later, but another experienced boater who was coming through told me what to do, so just went by his instructions. Maybe anybody else can comment below what I should or shouldn't have done. I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, but it was a weird experience when you're sort of you're sitting there and you're thinking that you're starting to go to the side and you're like, what's the matter? And it's like and you look and there's the water's dropped sort of near enough 2 foot. And you are literally on the side, but it was sorted and it was fine, wasn't it? So
It's now about to turn up.
Katie is 30 seconds away from walking in the door.
Yeah, and the dogs will probably go absolutely bizarre.
Yeah, absolutely.
Berserk.
Absolutely mental.
Berserk. I think we may have a visitor. It might.
It's Katie.
It might be Katie.
Katie?
Oh, I've just steamed up a little bit. Hi! Hi! Merry Crimbo!
Merry Crimbo!
Hello! Oh, my babies! Oh, hello! Oh, you stink! You stink!
Okay, so that's it for now. So if you liked it, press the like button.
If you haven't already subscribed.
If you haven't already subscribed, subscribe. And any comments, we love to look at your comments, read your comments.
Yeah,
It's brilliant.
Yeah,
you know.
Even constructive criticism.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I say, we're still new to this.
Yeah. Newbies.
Yeah,
Yeah, so we look forward to hearing from you.
And see you next time.
Bye.